Hey y'all, Kimmy Fruits, your independent Scentsy consultant. If you are a returning favorite, thank you for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you guys. And if you are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. This is where I talk all things Scentsy. Today we are going to discuss Bring Back My Bar. I have warmed all of the Bring Back My Bars. All 25, I have a warm review for you guys. Hopefully this video isn't too long, but I do have to discuss 25 cents, so I'm going to make it as brief as possible per usual, but we'll see how it goes. I have the notes from Scentsy. I have my own personal notes that I took while these bars are warming, and we're just going to get started, not waste any time here. So I'm not going to do them in order. I'm just going to pull from my box here and we're going to discuss. I will read the notes Scentsy says that they're supposed to smell like, and then I will tell you my warm review. So without further ado, Forever Yours. So Scentsy says about Forever Yours: sweet creamy lemon and enchanting jasmine, a rhapsody of devotion. So Forever Yours, where are you? I did not, of course, write these in alphabetical order. I did it in the way I warm them, so bear with me. Where are you? All right, Forever Yours. I have in my warm review notes, it is very girly. You get perfumey. It's different than Flower Child. So Flower Child and Forever Yours are both girly and perfumey. This is more musky and zesty with that lemon note than Flower Child. So they're similar in the same vein, but this one's a little more clean and slightly more musky than a Flower Child. So Forever Yours, I felt like the performance was okay. I will tell you that most of these I just warmed 1.5 cubes. And I did them all in full-size warmers. I didn't want to use too much because I'm going to sample these out to my customers and anyone who would like samples. So I did want to get a warm review, and I didn't leave them in very long. Once I could get the sense of what the scent was going to be like on warm for most of them, I took them out. Especially the ones I did not care for on cold. I really didn't want to be warming those too long and have the scent permeating my house. Anyway, so that's kind of how I did it. There are a couple of exceptions. Like the first one I did like 4 cubes and it was a mistake. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I thought I was really going to like it and I didn't. But Forever Yours, I felt like it was okay. It was probably a medium on the intensity. It was nice. So if you like girly, perfumey, kind of clean scents, you'll really like the Forever Yours. So next we have Cutie, a pie cupcake, and this is one I've had before, so I did not warm it this time. But Cutie pie cupcake, sweet clementine yellow cake batter with vanilla and sugary icing is what Scentsy says. It's amazing. I get a lemon pound cake from this. It's really, really nice. On hot warming, it's really intense, like the first couple of hours, and then it kind of fizzles. I absolutely love the scent. It's really delicious. I wish it performed longer, but I feel like with their bakery scents, or in particular their lemon bakery scents, they go for a couple of hours and then they kind of fizzle out and then they're done. But they're super delicious and amazing when they're going. So if you are into like lemon bakery scents or just bakery, I highly recommend Cutie Pie Cupcake. I love it. I can't wait to warm it again. But for all intents and purposes, I've already warmed this before, so I already knew what it was going to be like on hot throw. So amazing scent. Does not last very long, but it's worth it. So good, you guys. I love that. So is there anything else that I missed in my notes about Cutie Pie Cupcake? Delicious lemon pound cake, strong but fizzles quickly. Yes. All right, so next we have Buckleberry. I'm not a big fan of Buckleberry, as I said in my first sniffs video. A bite of summer's bounty bursting with fresh berries. atop a buttery blanket of crumbly coffee cake. I've had this before. I picked it up in a flash sale or clearance sale before. It doesn't remind me of a summer scent at all. It's kind of dark. It reminds me of a winter scent. It's really, really strong. So if you're sensitive, do like 1 cube and see where you're at with that, especially if you have a small space or you're warming this in a small space. Very intense scent, very strong. It's kind of cloying, in my opinion. It gets super intense. Like, I like strong scents. This is too much for me, and that's saying a lot. It's way too much. It's very heavy too. It's a winter scent. I would not warm this right now personally because I'm very seasonal, but if you like this type of stuff all year round, this is a good strong one. So Buckleberry. Next we have Summer Rain. This one's really good. It was, like I said, a scent of the month in 2019, July 2019. So I have experienced warming it before. It's so nice, you guys. It's just clean, aquatic, slightly green. It performs really well. I say medium to strong on that one. Strong green note, aquatic, fresh. So it's very nice if you're into the fresh scents, into the aquatic scents with a little bit of a green note. Summer Rain is really perfect. It does last quite a while. And it is a medium to strong on the intensity. So Summer Rain, you guys, very nice one. And different. Like, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of aquatic or like freshy scents in this batch. So if you're looking, you're a freshie, you need to get that one because it's really nice. Alrighty. Did I say? I don't think I said what Scentsy said about it. Sorry. Summer Rain. Do a sprinkled cyclamen, fresh botanicals, and a pinch of black lava salt capture the earthy sweet scent of a passing summer storm. It's just very fresh, aquatic, clean, with a little bit of green. Very good. Next. Oh God, this was the one I was talking about at the beginning of the video. French toast. So this was one on cold. I'm like, I need to warm. I need to check it out. I might like it. Oh my Lord, I made a huge mistake and used like 3.5 cubes. I have a super open concept now, so I felt like that was going to be fine. We'll read what Scentsy says first. French toast, a perfect light slice of bread dunked in golden egg batter, dusted with powdered sugar, and finished with a swirl of sweet maple syrup. Sounds delicious, right? It sounds like it's going to be amazing. Oh my God, I hated it. I hated it. Hated it. Oh my God, just opening it up makes me nauseous. It's disgusting to me. Oh, it smells like straight up cinnamon. It smells like maple cinnamon. And I got cinnamon on cold, and it doesn't say anything in these notes about cinnamon. Not a dang thing. But I just get heaps and heaps and heaps of cinnamon. And it's like that sweet, cloying, mapley cinnamon. So, I mean, like, the notes are true to what French toast is. But, oh my God. I put 3.5 cubes. I thought I was going to get sick. It was so intense. The cinnamon note was so freaking crazy strong. The sweetness was so cloying and so intense. I had to take it out. Like, I had it going for maybe, like, 5 minutes after they completely melted, and I said to my husband, I'm like, I don't think I could do this. This is bad. And he was like, yeah, it's really strong. And he normally doesn't really complain about anything, and he really likes like sweet stuff, even though he shouldn't because he's diabetic. But I couldn't do it, guys. It was just disgusting to me. It was so strong on the cinnamon, so strong on the maple. I didn't really get any like breading or like bakery, which is mapley cinnamon. And it is like the most intense smell I have ever smelled. Yeah, I probably could have toned it down with 1 cube, but honestly, if I would have just did 1.5 cubes like I did all the other ones, it probably would have been too much. So just for me personally, this was way too cloyingly sweet and way too much like sweet maple cinnamon French toast. So that's a no for me, dog. And just smelling the clam, like, it kind of makes me nauseous. Ugh. All right, on to the next. Love and Happiness. Oh, another one that I do not like. So, Love and Happiness. Scentsy says, glazed chestnut, vanilla, and sugarcane will immense your senses in pure joy. Not joyous for me. It is gross. I do not like this. It's still, oh my god. Just, it's, I just can't do it. I mean, like, I love all those notes, and I'm like, oh my god, this sounds like it's gonna be the best scent. It's not. I don't know where they went wrong. I get powdery when I smell this. Powdery alcohol. And then on warm, where am I at? Powdery, musky alcohol. It's the same scent warming as it was on cold. It gives me like a winter body care vibe. So think of like any kind of winter body care, like Cashmere Glow, or there was some other like winter body care at Bath and Body Works that it reminded me of. And I did not like that scent. Do not like this. You get powdery, musky alcohol, a warm winter body care smell. I was not for it. It's not good. Oh my god. Just like, it smells like baby powder and alcohol. And then when you warm it, it's just intensified. I don't know. So Love and Happiness, I can't do it. I'm sorry. If you like winter smells, like sensual body cares, like you probably would like that. It's not for me though. All right, next, Blackberry Orange Marmalade. So, since he says about Blackberry Orange Marmalade and blackberry jam over sugar crystals. This was really good. I love this one so much. I only did a cube. Well, I did 2.5 cubes of this one. So, this was so good. It was strong. It was beautiful. Oh my god, just, I thought on cold sniff it was going to be too sweet because it smells super intense when you smell it. But on warm, it's perfect. It's the perfect amount of sweetness, the perfect amount of fruit, the perfect amount of zest. I really enjoyed this. Like I said several times to my husband, I'm like, I might have to club this. This is really nice. I really like it. So let's see if there was anything else that I wrote down. Strong for your open concept. At the very, very end of its lifespan, because I did keep this one in a little bit longer than the other ones, it kind of gets like a little bit sour. It's not like enough to be disgusting or, oh my lord, you got to take that out. But just because of its berry and some berry notes tend to get sour after they've been warmed through their life. It does get that little tiny bit of sour when you are finishing going through it. So at the end of its life. But it is very strong, very medium to strong intensity. So if you have an open concept, it would be perfect for open concept. You don't need to use a lot. So if you are a saver and you only use a couple pieces or like one piece, you'd be working pretty good with the Blackberry Orange Marmalade. This was a stunner. I really like it. So I'm definitely going to give me a couple more bars and I might put this in my club. I don't know. It was really tasty. I enjoyed it. Next. Ooh. Simply Irresistible. This was simply not for me. So another one that I'm not a big fan of. I wasn't digging it on cold. Definitely don't dig it on warm. It's like the cold version, like intensified by 10. So strong, you guys. Oh my god. So it's a cologne scent. Let me read what Scentsy says. Lavender with a strong woody background of amber, moss, and musk. So you definitely get that lavender note when it's warming, but it's like a woodsy cologne-y lavender. It's not that astringent herbal lavender. So think manly. I kept thinking of the autumn wood scent from Bath and Body. It kind of gave me that vibe, but this was just like way more intense on like the cologne. Like that autumn woods kind of had like more of a wood note, so it made it more palatable. I feel like this could use some of that to make it more palatable personally, but I definitely got musk. I definitely got a woody lavender. and it was just very intense. I put it in over here, a cube and a half, and oh my god, it was so much. Like, I took a shower after I put that in because I'm like, man, this is, I know I'm not gonna like it. So I wanted it to melt, and then I wanted to come back and smell it and see, you know, what it was gonna give me. It was exactly what I expected. It was the same on cold as warm. It was just way more intense, but you do get a little bit more of the lavender note than you do just sniffing it through the clamshell. So what did I write down? Ridiculously strong. Like, this is definitely high intensity, like mahogany teakwood high intensity. Bath and Body Works is like, whoa, in your face. It's so strong. It gave me like Hollister vibes. Like, if you remember that store Hollister, which I hated that store. I only went in there because my brother liked it at the time. And dude, I hated that store. Like, let's just back up. I hated that store because you walk in there and it's dark. Like, I don't want to be going into a store and trying to shop for clothes. I can't even see the clothes, okay? Like, you can't see the clothes, and it smells so freaking intense there. Like, it's nauseating. It gave me a headache. I was in there with my brother once because he wanted to apply for a job there. So he was using their kiosk, and I was waiting. I don't know really why I was waiting in the store, but I waited in the store, and I thought I was going to get sick. It was so bad. So that's how intense this bar is. It's so intense. Thank you for listening to my tangent about Hollister. But it's just very Abercrombie, very Hollister, very intense. And I kind of get like a manly soap, very manly and sharp, okay? Intense. Definitely high on the intensity scale. If you like cologne scents, you'll really dig it. So, Simply Irresistible. Woo. What do we got here? My Only Sunshine. This is beautiful, you guys. I really enjoy this. I'm pretty sure I've had this before. I think this was a part of my very first Bring Back My Bar back in 2019. I have not confirmed, but I feel like it has because I remember this scent. I just really love it. So, Scentsy says, on My Only Sunshine, golden tuberose and jasmine balanced by sandalwood, vanilla, and glowing amber. So, I don't get tuberose. I don't get any rose. I get that creamy jasmine. I get sensual, amber, vanilla, and sandalwood. And it's just mixed beautifully. It's, excuse me, delicious. I love it. It's soft and pretty. It's a warm scent. It's subtle. So with that being said, it's best used in a smaller room, or if you have a small home, this would work really well. Definitely in the open concept. I did it in the kitchen area over here. It got a little lost. I could definitely smell it when I walked by the warmer, but if I was a couple feet away or a couple steps away, it's kind of hard to smell it, which is sad, but I kind of knew that going in. It's just so pretty though. So subtle, pretty, and what did I write down? Warm, subtle, soft, and pretty. That's exactly what this is. So it's like creamy, beautiful, white floral with vanilla, so it tones down that floral. You're not smelling a floral shop or like sticking your head into a flower, and you get just like warm, beautiful. I would wear this. Like, if this was a perfume right now, I would wear it. It's beautiful. So I'm probably gonna club this just because it's so pretty, and I'm gonna use it in my bedroom. So perfect bedroom scent, perfect guest room scent, bathrooms, laundry room. If you have a smaller home, it would work perfect. If you have a big house, like open concept, you definitely are going to need to use more cubes to be able to smell it. So, only downfall. Very nice though, My Only Sunshine. Next, we have Root Beer Float. Seriously, the artwork on that one is so cute. I love that. It's about the only thing I like about it though. Root beer is not a favorite scent of mine. It never has been. I have to be in the mood to even drink a root beer. Like, I like them on occasion, but I really have to be like, man, root beer sounds good. And it really never sounds good that much. I don't like ice cream that much, so root beer floats are not my go-to at all. If someone's like, hey, we're having root beer floats, I'm like, no, I'm okay. I don't want one. So root beer isn't a fave. But I will say you get more of that effervescence. Well, let's slow down. Let me read what Scentsy says. So, root beer float, concoction of old-fashioned root beer and creamy vanilla ice cream, which is true. My notes, more effervescence. So it's literally the same on cold sniff, okay? It's just, you get more of an effervescence when it's warming. So if that's even possible, you get more of the bubbly feel. It's kind of nostalgic and fun. I think the intensity is medium to high. If you are like a nostalgic person, if you did a lot of soda shops growing up, or you really like root beer, you definitely would love this. For me, I don't hate it or anything. Like, take it or leave it personally. I'm not gonna buy anymore. But it was nice. So I mean, it was okay. I didn't dislike it. I just don't like root beer. So if you like root beer, you would love it. Next. Oh, Lord. Berry Peary pumpkin. Okay. My verdict is I don't like it. No. Like, at first when I got it and opened it on cold sniff, I'm like, oh, this might be all right for the holidays. I can see this being like, it's very Thanksgiving. It's kind of fun and nostalgic. After warming it, it's a hell no. I can't do this bar. Oh my God, just opening the clam, it reminds me of the notes that I wrote down. Let's read what Scentsy says. Sweet nashi pear, freshly picked pumpkin, tart green apple, and toasted spices are carried on a breeze of crisp autumn air. There's no spices whatsoever. There's no apple, okay? It's pear. It smells like canned pear. And then you get, like, I did get more of the hints of the pear while warming it, but it wasn't good. Like, they're not good together. Like, it is not a good scent. What did I write down? Off-putting. More pear on warm than on cold. Very strong. Of course it's very strong. The best part. So I was just trying this. I sniffed this several times. And I was like, what am I getting? What am I getting? I'm getting something. I can't decide. Buttery vomit. There was 1 minute I stuck my head over the warmer and I got buttery vomit. It was so gross. And now every time I open this, all I get is buttery vomit. And it literally is just so nasty. Like, it smells like warm, buttery baby throw up. I'm not warming this in my house. So if you're into pumpkin and like weird canned pumpkin, like a good friend of mine, she likes it, but everybody to each their own, right? So I mean, I ain't hating. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. No buttery vomit for me. That's a thumbs down on Berry Peary pumpkin. Sorry. Woo! Oh my gosh, so bad. I'm sorry. Next we have pineapple, coconut, vanilla. Scentsy says, ride the wind alongside coconut, pineapple blush, and blue fig. Ooh, okay, it's hard to talk today. I'm not a big fan of this on cold. I will say warming, it's better. Personally, I liked it better warming. I could stand it. Like, if somebody was warming this in their house and I went there to visit, it would be all right. I wouldn't have to leave, or, hey, turn your warmer off. It's not bad. So I got more of a sweetness when it was warming, and then on cold, it's just, it's way, that fig note just makes it very body care, very kind of earthy. On warm, you definitely get more pineapple and more coconut, so it's definitely sweeter. It's not like a fruity drink by any means, because it's a body care scent. Like, it's body care, but it's more sweet. Let's see, pineapple, coconut, vanilla. Sweeter, not as body care-ish on warm. A little hint of a sour note, because pineapple sometimes does that for me. It gets kind of sour sometimes, but not bad. Definitely better warming than on cold to me personally. Not buying it, but it's a tolerable scent. So that is pineapple, coconut, vanilla. Next, blonde wood and moonflower. I've had this before. This was probably one of my first bring back my bar purchases I ever made. I think this was before I was a consultant. I bought this, or either right when I started. So I've warmed it before. I didn't need to warm it again. It's very woody and mature body care. So it's sensual, but it's too mature for me. Almost like borderline hippie. I don't like it. Obviously, if you couldn't tell. I thought like with the notes, like, so Scentsy says blonde wood and moonflower, pale warm wood and amber, enveloped demure moonflower, delicate white rose, and upturned lilies in a modern magical fragrance. It's way too many words, number one. But no rose, it's not rosy. I get that warm wood and amber, and then like the white floral, and I think it's just too powdery and mature. It's definitely medium to strong on the intensity when you're warming it. And very pulpery. So mature, warm, ambery, white flower pulpery. So blonde wood and moonflower. Anything else that I missed on this? Medium to strong, woody, hippie, mature. There you go. Woo. All right, we've got Flower Child. I love this, guys. This is so good. This surprised me. And I did 2 cubes on this one. And like I said, I did a cube in each warmer, and all the warmers I used for these are full size. I used Chasing Fireflies warmer, I think it's Hope Blooms. There's the charity warmer for last catalog. I used the Olive Bucket warmer, the Elegance warmer, By the Candlelight, and the Peter Pan warmer from charity a couple of years ago. So those are the warmers that I was using for these, if you wanted to know. I think all of them are 25 watts. So, well, the Olive Bucket is 40. I don't think I have a 40 watt bulb in there. I think I put a 25 because it was a little too bright in my old house. Works just fine though. So all 25 watts if you are curious on that. But Flower Child, it's so good. I absolutely love it. So sweet red berries layered over wild gardenia and sandalwood. So I don't really, normally gardenia scents are a turn off to me because they're too floral. This is beautiful. It's just a white floral, okay? It's not powdery. It's very perfumey and girly and sweet. But those red berries just really do something. They make it so much better. They uplift it. It's beautiful and gorgeous. I would totally wear this. I have heard and read it's like Juicy Couture perfume. I have no idea. I don't know what Juicy Couture perfume smells like. But if it smells like this, I need to go to Ulta and hunt it down and buy it because it smells really good. I really like this. It was awesome. My only complaint is I don't think it'll last too long. I didn't do the full life of it because I had, 25 bars to review. So once I got like a vibe, I took it out. So let's see, where am I? Flower Child, beautiful, pretty, perfumey, girly, and soft. So I feel like this would perform better in a bedroom, a bathroom, a smaller space, kind of like Forever Yours. They're in the same vein. It's very pretty, girly, perfumey. This one's just beautiful, though. The red berries just make it sing and give it that little oomph that it needs. So it's not too powdery or grainy or floral. Sweet and gorgeous. Love this. Flower Child is going in my club, guys. So, like, also how I choose bars to go in my club is, am I going to smell this? Like, is there something in the current catalog that smells like this? And the answer is no. And this is floral time. Like, this time of year is when the floral scents are out. I don't get any scent in the current catalog that's giving me this vibe. So The only thing that I can compare it to, and they're not the same by any means, but like how I feel when I smell it, is pink tulips, which I freaking love. It came back for Bring Back My Bar. I had it in my club for a while. I love it. I'm going to say it was my last. I might have one bar left. I love it. It reminds me of that. And also it kind of reminds me of plumeria a little bit. Plumeria less so because it's definitely more sweet floral and kind of creamy. This isn't like that, but those two, if you liked those two, you'll really like Flower Child. So that is an awesome one. Personally, love it. All right. Next, Berry of Paradise. This is gross. I'm sorry. No. My husband, like whenever I would do the bars and he was at home, I'm like, hey, you need to pick out a scent. I'd give him the bars. He'd be like, okay, this one's okay. And I'm like, you like this? He's like, yeah, it's okay. And I'm like, oh no. I didn't like it before when it was available in the catalog. Just reconfirmed, I don't like it. So, Berry of Paradise, Scrumptious, Sugared Strawberry, Bird of Paradise, and Vanilla Bean. No. It smells like, so if you know Strawberry Swirl or like the orange and strawberry cream savers from Lifesaver, smells just like that, but with a berry smell. And it's just gross. It is not good. You think that would be so amazing. No, it's got an off-putting note, and it's just intensified when you warm it. It's so, Oh, let's see. Where are you, Bird of Paradise? Berry of Paradise? I want to call it Bird of Paradise because that's the warmer we have, and there it is. Artificial. So, yes, it smells very artificial and candy-like to me as well. It's not a juicy, ripe berry. It's artificial. It's candy. You get a berry cream savor. It's super sweet. So it's super cloying to me. Artificial. It smells like a candy cream savor. Just replace the strawberry with berry, and you get Berry of Paradise. Whew. All right. Next. Love You Very Much. So on cold, I really did like this. And I'm happy to report on warm, I like it still. So Love You Very Much. Bursting red berries, dreamy white peach, tart cranberry, finished with a splash of vanilla. You do get all of those things. So, I mean, you get red, juicy berries. You get a little bit of that peach action. And then you get that on the back end, like the last half of the smell, you get like a tart cranberry. And then like the vanilla. The vanilla is the least prominent note, but it just gives it a tiny bit of creaminess. Like the very tiny bit. Let's see. Love You Very Much. Juicy, sweet summer berries. It was really nice, you guys. So if you're looking for fresh berries, not artificial or candy, you want some fresh and sweet red berries, the little peach, a little cranberry. Guys, it's so good. This is so summery berries. I like this a lot. I definitely am going to get some more bars. I might even club it. I'm not sure. My club is already out of control. I really need to rein it in, but when you smell something so good and you never want to give it up, it's hard, right? Am I right? So, Love You Very Much. I love it very much. It is really nice. So, sweet, juicy summer berries. It would be perfect with like vanilla bean buttercream or something like that. Sugar cookie, even though it's retired, you can still get a sugar cookie brick in your club if you miss that scent. But Love You Very Much. Very nice. All right. Coconut Vanilla Orchid. This really surprised me. On cold, I enjoyed it, but it was like almost undetectable. Let's see. Coconut Vanilla Orchid, alluring orange zest, coconut milk, and silky vanilla orchid. Almost undetectable on cold, but I liked it. It was soft and pretty. On warm, it was really gross. It really shocked me how bad it was on warm. I'm really glad I did warm some of it because I probably would have bought a bar of that and been really disappointed. Much so disappointed than if it was scentless because it doesn't even smell good. So let's see. Coconut vanilla orchid. It's very light, so it still continues. It is literally probably a 1 or a 2, which is really good because it didn't smell good. And it smelled like sour, expired body care. So you get like, you know how you have a lotion, a scented lotion. Okay, you've had a scented lotion for a while, probably like a year or 2, and you use it and it gives you kind of like that sour, old, musty, crusty smell. Oh my God, that's what I get from this. I have no idea what it is, what the note is. It smells plasticky and old and crusty, like a musty, bad, expired body care lotion. Oh, no. I can't. So, I mean, I kind of want to go back to when I smelled it and it was virtually scentless because that's better than old, crusty, expired lotion, but that's what it is. I don't know. Like, I don't get, this sounds like it would be a beautiful scent. I was like super excited to smell this one. Man, I'm disappointed. So, coconut vanilla orchid. Not good. Whew. All right. Inner peace. Scentsy says, earthy wood notes with an unmistakable scent of lemon groves and rejuvenating cypress. So I did 2 or 1.5 on this. Guys, literally, I like it. It's nice. It reminds me of a spa, but literally all I got was lemongrass. It just smelled like lemongrass to me, which I enjoy lemongrass. I think it's a great scent. I definitely think like if you're cooking heavy food, this would clear up those smells and get rid of like all the fishy or bacon or heavy food smells for sure. But it reminded me of coconut lemongrass, which is already in the catalog, and I already have a brick of coconut. One moment, let me get the brick so I can test. Because I didn't test it before. I literally just kept thinking about this. I'm like, man, this is all I smell when I smell inner peace is this. Okay, this has more of a creaminess, but literally, it's the same lemongrass note. Yes, okay, so coconut lemongrass is more creamy, okay? A little less subdued. This is definitely more sharp and zesty and spa-like. So it's the same lemongrass note from coconut lemongrass, but it's more zesty and sharp. So, which I don't dislike. I really enjoyed it. It's very herbal and spa-like, relaxing, meditation, etc. So, let's see. Is there any other things I wrote down about that? Spa, coconut lemongrass, strong and clean. Definitely medium to high on intensity as well, so you do not need a lot of cubes of this. It's nice and fresh. Spa-like. Inner peace. All right. Cotton candy cookie. I have warmed this before. I've had it before. It is really nice. I absolutely love it. Little hands clutching cotton candy and cookies while gooey treats topped with sugar, raspberries beg to be tasted. Too much on the description as well. I don't know where some of these people get a little overzealous on their copy, but it's delicious. Guys, I love it. It's sweet and it's a tiny bit musky, and you get cookie and that big old heaping piece of pink cotton candy, not blue raspberry. There's no blue raspberry in this. It's big old pink puffy cotton candy, a tiny bit of a cooked sugar cookie, and then that sweet raspberry with a slight musk. And I think it's like that cookie note that's giving it that slight like vanilla-y musk smell. And musk, don't think like cologne or body care. It's not like that, but it just tones it down a little. And I love it. It's so good. I did it over here in these 2 warmers over here, which is Hope Blooms and the Chasing Fireflies. Very, very good. Sad to report, which is how it's always been for this scent. It's weak. It's really weak. It's not a good thrower. It's very light in intensity, but it's so good and so sweet. It'd be perfect for a bedroom. It's a great bedroom scent, a kid's room scent, playroom. You could even put it in your bathroom, but I'm a little weird about putting candy or sweet scents in the bathroom. It's kind of gross, personally. I don't want to smell poop and candy. Kind of nasty, but hey, to each their own. But it's definitely a smaller space. Bedroom, playroom, kids' room. It would work great. My daughter would probably absolutely love this if I put it in her room, but I don't trust her yet for that. I use pods in her room. She's only 5. She'll be 6 this year. She's still a little rambunctious. Maybe when she gets older. I do have a warmer in her room. It's the Frozen 2 warmer because, obviously. But I don't have the dish on it. Just going to keep it safe. So, what else? Cotton candy cookie. It's weak. It's not for open concept. It's sweet and musky. The best point I can give you about cotton candy cookie, it lasts a long time. So, it's not high in intensity, but it does last a long time. I'm pretty sure I had this in my warmers over here for like 4 days. I could still smell it. Okay, when I walked over that way, I could smell it. It was still going. And I'm like, dang, I've had this in here for like 4 days. I really honestly didn't even want to take it out, but I had to test a couple other scents so I can get this review up and get it done. So I took that out. It's good though, so sweet and yummy. I do recommend it, even though it is not strong. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 6 bars left. Sorry. Lemon coconut chiffon. I did do 3.5 of this. I love this, you guys. It's so good. It's really nice. It was great on cold. It's great on warm. Melt in your mouth. Lemon custard layered with butter cake and sprinkled with toasted coconut. It's so good. So lemony and bakery and creamy. My only complaint is it doesn't last very long. So it's along the same lines as Cutie Pie Cupcake. It didn't last. It goes for a couple of hours. It's great and beautiful and like medium high. And then it fizzles. And then you don't get any more. So, very beautiful, amazing, delicious scent. Okay, and then it fizzles fast. So, lemon coconut chiffon, awesome, but does not last. Medium high strength. There you go. Delicious. I don't know. I'm really on the fence about clubbing this because it doesn't last. It smells very good though. So I'm probably going to get a couple bars and I'll decide by the end of the month what I want to do club-wise. But lemon coconut chiffon, very delicious. I would still recommend. Bamboo yuzu. This was one of the last ones that kind of warmed. Not because I didn't really like it. It's just kind of in that like mix of, it's okay. Bamboo yuzu, dewy bamboo, tranquil lotus flower, and fresh yuzu with hints of sage. It's a spa type scent, which I think I said before in the cold sniff video. I get a weird kind of note. I think it's the yuzu, because I don't think I've personally smelled a yuzu like a fresh one, but I get a weird fruity note from this. And the yuzu is the only fruit that it claims that's in here. So, bamboo yuzu, fresh, green, and clean. Fruit note way in the back, kind of weird. So, if you like fresh and clean green scents, you would definitely like this. It's definitely like a spa, fresh, clean green scent, and with a tiny note of that yuzu in the back. It's not bad. I won't repurchase it. I'm not like too big into it. Like I said, the fruit kind of smelled a little off-putting to me. It's just a touch. Like it's not anything I couldn't stomach or anything, but bamboo yuzu, it is okay. All right, we have Zeppelin. Guys, I was really surprised. I knew this was a cologne scent coming in, but it was something I could tolerate on cold. Happy to report it is really nice. I really like this, and I am going to put this in my club because there are not a lot of cologne scents that surprise me and I like. So when I actually find one, I'm really impressed. I'm definitely going to keep that. Elegantly balanced citrus and sage soar over sandalwood and vetiver. I love vetiver. It is a beautiful, earthy, grounded, like sensual scent to me. And then you just mix in a little bit of that sandalwood and give it like that herby citrus. Oh, I love it. It's so nice. It's not intense, like Simply Irresistible. It's not going to knock you out of your house or your room. I'd say it's medium on the intensity. It's just really nice. So if you're into like woodier or earthier scents with a touch of like herbaceous, little bit of citrus, you're gonna love it. I mean, it is cologne, but it's not like, hey, intense, I just sprayed like 800 sprays of Axe. It's beautiful. It's sophisticated. So Zeppelin, light cologne, not heavy, almost a little bit of freshness because of the lemon and herb. Yes, it's beautiful. I really like it. So when I say I like a cologne scent, that's saying something because normally they are not for me. So if cologne scents are not for you and you normally don't gravitate towards those, give this one a try. It's actually really pleasant. So that's Zeppelin. All right. We've got 3 left. Blueberry pancakes. I was expecting to really enjoy this, and I didn't, sadly. Blueberry pancakes, blueberry, and butter accord over light maple make the mood. So, as you can see, there was no cinnamon in this, and I get a lot of spice. I get cinnamon when I smell it on cold. It's not super intense, but when you are warming it, that like spicy note comes out so much. I get a little bit of that like slight tiny butteriness with baked buttery good. And then I get spices and like the blueberry. I get blueberry, but it smells artificial. It doesn't smell like the juicy, ripe, sweet, delicious Maine blueberry. It smells like artificial candy, fake blueberry with spices. And then at the very back, you get like that tiny buttery baked good. I was disappointed. And this is why I didn't put it in my club. I was wondering, I'm like, why did I not put this in my club when it retired? That's why. I still need to find that one bar that I have to see if I can smell like the spices because I don't remember the spices in this. Maybe they changed it. Let's see. Blueberry pancakes. Berry note is artificial. You get a lot of cinnamon and it's fall-like. So if you like fall-like scents because of like the spice note, you would like this. I think the Bath and Body. Yes, thank you, Apple Watch, telling me to stand up. Sorry, I've been recording too long. But it's very fall because of the spices. It's a little artificial for me per the berry note, but you do get a little bit of a buttery baked good. So blueberry pancakes, it's not like bad. It's just not what I expected. Wanted a little more. So blueberry pancakes. And there goes my tower of bars. So rip to that. Also, the weather is being super uncooperative today. That's why I turned down my light a little bit because I'm looking a little blown out because it just keeps getting more cloudy and dark. So I have 2 bars left and we are going to do Enchanted Mist. I was intrigued with this on cold. It's different. Warming, it's not for me. I don't know what it is with that. Romantic blend of juicy apples, enhanced and sweetened by rose petals and jasmine. It smells, sorry, the first word that came to my head is gross. It smells gross. It smells creamy and like sweet, like a cocktail, like a creamy sweet cocktail, but then it also kind of smells sour. Like all that mixed into one. Like you're not smelling each one separately, it's all mixed together. It is weird. Here it is. It smells like hairspray with fruit. And it does. It gives you like this strange, like light, powdery, floral mixed with creamy fruit. So hairspray with fruit. Yeah. It's pretty light. I kind of had to stick my nose over the top of the warmer to smell it, which is good because I didn't enjoy the smell. Yeah, this like the florals make it powdery, and then you get like a sweet, powdery sweet hairspray. Enchanted Mist is no. All right, the last bar we have, Caramel Vanilla Delight. So I was very pleasantly surprised with this. You guys, this was awesome warming. I loved it. Definitely getting more bars to try. I was really shocked. Because on cold, this is so intensely sweet and cloying. I'm like, whoa, this is going to be gross. It's going to be so sweet and intense. Vanilla ice cream, liquid caramel, and a splash of white rum. I did not get the boozy note warming or on cold, so that's awesome if you're afraid of boozy notes. Oh my goodness, but it was so good. So it smelled more vanilla-y to me than caramel. Like the caramel just gave it a little bit of a sweetness. It reminded me of like Jamaican Me Crazy coffee, that flavor. It reminded me of a waffle cone. You guys, oh my God, like a sugar cone, a beautiful, delicious baked sugar cone with a little bit of like creaminess, tiny bit of sweetness. It was good. Like I want to melt this right now with the scent of the month, the red, white, and berry pie. Ooh, it would give you like the best like berry ice cream cone. I'd be here for it. So, where are we? Caramel Vanilla Delight. Not as sweet on warm. Very nice. Would be a great mixer. It smells like a sugar / waffle cone on warm. Oh, it's delish. Like, I might have to put this in my club too because it really surprised me. Like, I was expecting to hate it because it was so sweet on cold. Definitely way more toned down and subdued while warming. I got sweet waffle cone, sugar cone vibes with a little creaminess. It was magnifique. I loved it. So very pleasantly surprised on Caramel Vanilla Delight, you guys. Really like that. So that is it. That is my warm reviews for all of the June 2022 Bring Back My Bars, you guys. I'm so happy to have got that done for you and get that up. It was a process. There's definitely some ones I did not enjoy. That does not mean that you are not going to enjoy it. Every nose is different. Everybody's senses are different, okay? So if any of those sounded great to you, try them. If those notes sound great to you, let me know what you've warmed and you've tried from this collection so far. Let me know what you've ordered. I love hearing what you guys have to say about the bars. There is also a promotion going on. I'm super excited about this promotion. You can get 12, okay? 2 6-packs of these Bring Back My Bars for only $50. So that's an awesome savings. So stock up. Even getting the $126 bundle with all the bars, you can do it cheaper with the bundle, the 12-pack bundle here. So 12 Bring Back My Bars for only $50. Limited time only. I'm not sure if they're going to have that all month long, but it's going right now. So get you 12 of these gorgeous bars. Try them out. Get them in your club so you can have them forever and ever. Amen. Thank you guys so much for spending the last hour with me. I really appreciate your time. I know it is valuable. So thank you so much for checking me out and listening to my Scentsy thoughts. Until the next time, you guys, have a wonderful day and see you soon.